Howdy! Welcome back to Information Overload. I'm your host, Melissa Mulati, and today we've got a fun one for you. From Tillett Wright to Ellen Barkin, here are your top 10 celebrities still defending Amber Heard. Starting off at our number 10th spot, we have James Franco. Actor James Franco and Amber Heard seemingly had an affair while Heard was still with Johnny. Footage was released showing Franco going up in an elevator with Heard to the penthouse that Johnny owned the day after Depp allegedly assaulted Amber. The footage shows Amber getting cozy with James in the elevator. Although James hasn't spoken out about the incident, probably due to being focused on his own legal battles, but the public has decided that he must be on Amber Heard's side. But honestly, silence is just silence, so personally I wonder if he actually is. In any case, they're definitely not that tight. Otherwise, one would assume that he would have said something. But who knows? Maybe not. People are weird and not always very loyal. Facts of life. Next up in our number 9th spot is Ellen Barkin. Known for co-starring with Johnny in the popular movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Ellen dated Johnny for a brief period after this movie in 1998. Ellen has reported that while dating Johnny, she witnessed Johnny being verbally and witnessed him throw a wine bottle at the wall once. She has testified, though, that she has never seen him be physically, but that he had bouts of violence. Interesting. So this testimony has led her to possibly testify on behalf of Amber in the upcoming weeks. Johnny has previously commented on the remarks that Ellen has made against him and said that Barkin just holds a grudge against him. He has been quoted as saying that a element began with Miss Barkin, which lasted for months on and off, really because she was making the film with me at the time, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. She wanted a proper relationship with me, and I did not want that. I didn't feel the same about her as she did about me, and I suppose from that moment on, she became very angry. And since then, I haven't spoken to Miss Barkin. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll be able to decide for ourselves when she testifies in the upcoming weeks. Next up, in our number 8 spot, we have Amanda de Cadenet. Known for her being a very famous British talk show host, Amanda is also known for being a Me activist as well as a friend of Amber Heard. There is debate as to whether she seemingly stands for Amber. Even though she's been silent on the topic, one could argue that that is more due to wanting to stay out of the fire. Nobody wants to be burned, let's be real. But the Daily Mail UK have actually reported that Amanda has now changed sides. They said that Amanda had listened to the infamous tapes where Amber admits to hitting Johnny, as well as telling him that no one would believe him if he told people that he was a victim. And since listening to these tapes, Amanda has changed sides. They reported that Amanda has felt used and misled by Amber, but Amanda has not confirmed this herself. So who knows where she stands officially. Coming up in our number 7 spot today is British TV personality Sharon Osbourne. Now, Sharon hasn't necessarily picked Amber's side, but some say she definitely thinks that in this case, both were abused. Sharon Osbourne has been quoted as saying that they are as bad as each other and that it takes two to tango. This horrible British accent. I know that they were both drinking and it was a volatile relationship. Not bad, not bad. As much as I am all for— oh, that's not her anymore, that's me. As much as I am all for personal responsibility, that comment somehow falls a little flat when it comes to commenting on a trial about a career being completely ruined and, of course, the potential of false allegations being at play. Absolutely, I hope they both learn their lesson, but in this case, most of the evidence seemingly points to one being the perpetrator, but hey, maybe that's just me. Would love to know your thoughts though in the comment section below. In our number 6 spot today, we have tech icon Elon Musk. Elon dated Amber in 2016 to 2017, and there's rumors that there was some overlap while Amber was dating Johnny, as there is footage of Elon getting out of that famous elevator on the penthouse floor where Johnny Depp owned all of the apartments. He was said to testify on Amber's behalf, but has seemingly now backed out. This is another questionable Amber stand, as Elon hasn't actually commented on being on Amber's side. In fact, pictures that show Elon with major face bruising while dating Amber have been circulating, and some are very suspicious of this. It's interesting that Elon, who's notorious for being quite the free speech activist, hasn't spoken out and debunked this theory. Does that mean that perhaps it's true? And if he really didn't think that she was capable of the allegations against her, wouldn't he say she was a nice, sweet gal and not capable of these accounts? Similar to how so many are saying about Johnny? Interesting. Very interesting indeed. In our number 5 spot today, we have Eve Barlow. Eve Barlow is known as a pop culture journalist and more recently known as being a very close friend of Amber Heard. She has taken Amber's side publicly on many occasions, including most recently, when she is quoted as saying, "It's easy for women with low self-esteem to hate AH, Amber Heard, or justify their prejudice towards archetypal feminine strength/beauty by denying their envy of it. They perceive an afforded power that's truly a myth and excuse their own inefficiency at being resilient against misogyny." Yeah, Eve, I'm not sure how much prejudice is at play here with Amber, admitting to physically hitting Jay on a number of occasions, but sure, we should all be open to possible prejudice at play always. We all have our own biases and they can be influenced. Next up, in our number 4th spot, we have Tillett Wright. Author, photographer, and he is known as being one of Amber's friends. Towards the beginning of these trials, it was very clear that he was on Amber's side. Some say he still is, but I have my suspicions. Why hasn't he been quoted as saying anything about the trial recently? There's speculation that he will testify on her behalf, so we'll have to see when he does or if he does. But he has gone on record previously claiming that he overheard a conversation between Heard and Depp while on the phone with Amber. He's quoted as saying that he allegedly heard Depp attack her and tell her to get out of the house. Wow. He told the court the phone then sounded like it dropped to the ground, hearing the actress say something like, "You just threw the phone at my head." He then said the next thing he heard was Depp saying, "Oh, you think I hit you? You think I hit you? What if I peel your hair back?" Well, if he did indeed hear this, then we have no reason to think he wouldn't still be defending Amber, right? But I guess time will only tell. In our number 3 spot today, we have Christy Sexton. Known for being a very famous acting coach, Christy Sexton has previously gone on record supporting Amber. She testified on Heard's behalf in the 2020 trial between Depp and the UK Sun. She has gone on record stating that Depp was previously controlling with Heard's career, and that Depp was also very concerned about her being around James Franco. After seeing the elevator footage, arguably, he might have been justified. Again, it is unclear as to whether she will testify in the Virginia trial, nor if she still stands by Amber. In our number 2 spot, we have actress Jennifer Grey, most famously known for the box office masterpiece Dirty Dancing. There is some speculation that Jennifer is more swayed towards Amber's side, as she dated Depp briefly in the 80s and has reportedly said that she remembers Depp acting in a crazy, jealous, and paranoid manner during their relationship when he wanted to know what she'd been up to while he was away. She has said that at the time she attributed his ill temper and unhappiness to him feeling miserable and powerless to get off 21 Jump Street. She has also said that Johnny was sweet, loving, and romantic to her, and she has never gone on record experiencing any physical violence from him. She has recently commented on the trial, being quoted as saying, "All I can say about that trial is that it breaks my heart for everybody involved. I just think it's sad and I wish it was resolved, and I just wish everybody well." In our number 1 spot today, we have the very famous director, James Gunn. Gunn is known for directing the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, Suicide Squad, and Aquaman. When asked if he would be firing Amber from the Aquaman franchise due to the allegations against her, he has been quoted as saying, "I don't think we're ever going to react to, honestly, pure fan pressure. You gotta do what's best for the movie. We felt that if it's James Wan and Jason Momoa, it should be Amber Heard. That's really what it was." Because of this reaction, some wonder if he supports Amber. But What you may not know is that James Gunn has gone through his own version of cancellation due to offensive tweets that led to his firing of Guardians of the Galaxy. So perhaps not firing Amber is an act of compassion and understanding how it feels to be let go for what he may believe to be seemingly unjust reasons. I agree with this to some extent. It's very sticky water taking someone's livelihood away from them, and perhaps it's not the most appropriate solution to help someone learn a lesson. But hey, I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all the time I have for you today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Melissa Melotti, and see you next time.